So in this video, I will show you how to access the LearnSmart modules. And if you recall from the syllabus, every chapter has a LearnSmart module. And you get 25 points for completing the LearnSmart module. It should be an easy 25 out of 25. The only thing is that you need to do it. So to get to it, you're going to click here on Connect. And the first thing you're going to need to do is register. Now, obviously, when you go to my homepage, it's going to have my picture here and it will have our textbook. This is just a demo. But you're going to click Register Now. And then you'll put in your email. I suggest that you use your hack email address and click Submit. And then you need to enter your registration code, and that is the access code that you would have purchased. Now, if you haven't already purchased your access code, you can purchase it online without having bought the textbook. You can just get it, or you can start courtesy access, which will give you 2 weeks of using the site before you have to pay. So you're going to go ahead and pick one of these options, and then you will get started with the Connect website. Once you've signed up, it's going to look something like this, and here we have the class, our textbook, and the class that you're in. I'll just give this a moment to get started. Now, I have courtesy access, so every time if you have the courtesy access, it'll ask you if you want to pay, but I'm not going to pay right now. And then you have the different chapters. Now, I've already completed the first chapter, and you can see that I completed it. If I go to the report, it tells me that I got 100% and I have 25 out of 25. But just to show you what it would look like, now let's pretend, now you would of course do the first chapter, but let's pretend that this is the first chapter, and you're going to click and go ahead and get started. And the Smart Book loads up. And basically all you need to do is read the textbook. So you can read either from this web page or from this website, or if you have the textbook and you prefer to read the textbook, you can read the actual textbook. But you're going to go through and read it, and then you're going to click on the practice, and this is where you're going to get the points.
You haven't read anything yet.
Yeah, she's going to yell at me because I didn't spend enough time, but she will still let you go ahead and complete things. So you're going to answer the questions. I'm just randomly choosing one. I say I'm not sure about it, and it will tell you what is correct. And then you go on. Now, if you don't get it correct, the question will come back at you. So the best way to do this is to try to get them correct the first time around. However, if you truly aren't sure, or if you don't know, 2 options. You can just say you don't know, or you can read about this, and it will take you to the section that explains that particular question. Each one of these, each practice session has about 30 items, so there's about 30 questions that we'll go through and just make sure that you understand the concepts. And when you are finished, you will come to a screen that says that you have completed it. Now, my suggestion is that you take a screenshot just in case. 99% of the time, there's no problem whatsoever, and when you complete it, it comes through on my end. However, just to be extra super careful, my suggestion is that you take a screenshot when you've completed a chapter, and that way you just have it for your records. At the end of the due date, so after each week, I will go in and I will manually add the grades, so you will then also see them in our Desire to Learn classroom, but you won't see the grade until after the due date, because I do need to go in and manually add them. If you have any questions at all, I will be so happy to work with you one-on-one and make sure that you get started and don't have any problems with this.